They have lethal on me. Oh, they don't! Because of my weapon! Right? That would have been enough. Oh, my Lanta. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. We're coming at you with some Pure Paladin after the Maw and Disorder mini-set got released, giving us some new cards like the class Action, Lawyer, and Order in the Court. So the main point of the deck is just to kind of control the board, use your Pure Paladin stuff to get advantage, and then use Jailer, which will then activate, of course, Reno Jackson. And you take half damage from the Lightforge Cariel from your fatigue and that kind of thing. So we're going to give this a try today, apparently against Warrior? I haven't seen Whetstone Hatchet played since the Pirate Warrior of old. Ah, I see. I see. We'll probably leave that up without playing Battle Vicar or anything. The reason being, of course, I may coin out the Cariel Roam to just smack it. Whereas this will give it some value, right? So we're just going to end our turn, not give them any value by even playing our hero power. Might not be the right choice, but you know, I think it's a good call. One of the best cards in the deck, like Enraged Warrior, is of course that Anima Extractor. I don't really care about that not getting charge anymore because, you know, it's already been played, so it'll be able to attack next turn. So we'll start by hitting the Anima Extractor. Again, I mean, I know now they can probably hit this, and then that'll enrage it to give it attack, and they might trade in. Ooh, no, Outrider's Axe. Oh, no, they're going to get... Oh, okay. Lots of draw in this deck. That's fine by me. We can... Muckborn Servant. That's not bad. I kind of just like the Caravan Soldier for possible... value later. So either way, they can trade and then axe. So I wouldn't be surprised if they hit the 1/1 to take A, less damage, and B, that'll enrage this to do more damage to this, so it can kind of do both. Sure. Oh, that's actually pretty good for you, isn't it? Okay. If I was them personally, I'd probably take the extra damage to the face for multiple reasons. One, you probably know I'm not a direct damage type of deck, and two, I have, you know, things in Paladin, things like City Tax or 1 damage AoEs, or, you know, Whirling Combatant's gonna kill itself. Yeah, that's... Or kill it if I pinged into the Whirling Combatant. Give me a Battle Vicar, please. Reckoning could be alright. Reckoning... And I guess we'll play the... Well, Caravan gives them another Outrider's Axe target. That's a little too easy. But I guess we'll just play it. Light Ray's getting pretty close. We actually don't have any AoEs right now, which is a little unfortunate because we do have the Equality. And we can't Equality and then trigger this because it would only have 1 health and therefore could not have Frenzy. Okay. All their draw power from the axe was definitely good for them. Yeah, let's give you that Reckoning. So your Frenzy shouldn't go off, I don't believe. Correct. Nice. Ding. I accept. Sure, I still don't have any real way to take out a lot of this big stuff here. City Tags. Knight of Anointment. Second Equality, again, not exactly what we're looking for. I mean, I could Equality just for the sake of it. Let me see. We're going to play this for 0. So this is 2. Yeah, we'll play the 2 mana one. Okay. So we have a board that technically counters what they have now. That's good. I sort of still a bit iffy on the Equality, but now anything that they had for Enrage will just kill all of their own minions, so at least we don't have to worry about them trying to do that. The fact they're playing the Whirling Combatant, and they played it so early, makes me feel like this is an OTK version with Ulgra. We were tempted to play that ourselves here on the channel, but never really got around to it. Boom. Yep, and you can trade all 3 of these. I'm actually okie doke. We need something like... Ooh, more weapons. That's actually, yeah, that's a good card. Weapons Expert. Ooh, buff Ducani. We still have neutrals in the deck, so Class Action Lawyer doesn't work. And they probably pick Spell here, but we can practice, or we can test it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Little 3-floor savior. I mean, Cariel is just too good, even though it doesn't get the boost. I know the AoE guy would have been pretty handy as well, but I mean, we have too many neutrals in here, I think, to wait. Let's just play it as a... I don't like that you could target that without it being active. That seems a bit strange. But yeah, so we got a board. They have a big hand, though, is the problem. So much draw in this little makeshift deck of theirs. Okay. Ooh, that hurts. Reno's kind of dead. Quality is obviously dead until we can possibly get rid of this Blade Master. Very weapon-centric deck, which is kind of neat. Plus gives them draw power, which thins it out. I kind of like it. Ooh. This stops a spell as well, so I actually don't have... Oh, right. I put Cariel on the top. Yes! Cariel for the save! Smack! Smack, smack, smack! Let's go, dude! Yells. Got ourselves little half damage. Which will make it, if they are going for some OTK combo, they'll need like double the amount of damage they need. Yep. Don't like imbued Axe, but it's a good thing I got rid of their minions. Yeah, I mean, well, that gives it health too, doesn't it? I was gonna say I can smack it, but I cannot. Yeah, they only have one card left in their hand. Hit the... Yeah, there we go. Boom. I was gonna say, hit my one minion I can play. Let's get this going. We got a 5/5 now. We can, I guess, buff Reno. I mean, we can always play Reno, I guess, if we feel like we need, at that point, I guess, be an 8/10 on the board just to contest. Let's see. Draw, like the biggest contest wouldn't be active yet. Okay. Yeah, I think it's worth it, honestly. Just because they're only a few turns away from potential lethal this way, like 13, 15. If we didn't have this or that, it would be 3-turn lethal, and this makes it a 2-turn. Right? 13, 14, 16. I don't think we have any 3 attack buffs. Okay. I mean, you have nothing in your hand to buff up. Yeah, you can hit that. Sure. I'm still thinking, more than likely, because they're going to hit swing face. I have 13, 15. I'm just better off going face, making it a face race, right? This puts it at 8-6, though, or 9-6. It's tricky, because that's a value trade. And this plus yeah. Yeah, let me see. 13, 15. That would put them at 6, which I actually don't have the reach for. Not sure if this is the right play, but they don't have these any longer. They only top decking 1 minion at a time. 15, yeah, okay. Maybe this is too slow. Like maybe I should have turned the corner there, but I feel like... Okay, I mean, they can hit me for 8 or 4, technically. Yep. Smack. But, you know, weirdly enough, that's actually kind of good for us because it wasn't a minion for them to be able to buff up next turn, right? Give me any minion. You know what? I'm going to play it. Another 6-8 body on board? Yes, please. Because now that they can't hero armor up, that still puts me at lethal. So even Bran, man, if I can get lethal attack with Bran, it's going to feel pretty good. Now, if they drew something like Execute, they can actually, they could hit their own thing to draw twice. Yep. I was going to say, if I was them, it's kind of their only real play here. In theory, they could hit something. Oh, they're going to, okay. So they could hit something with their face, hero powered it once afterwards, and then... Yeah, okay. They're not out of it just yet. 13, 15. They're still alive. Do we have... We don't have any charge or any direct buffs. Okay. This is going to die either way, but you can kill one of my things now. Oop. I'm kind of surprised they picked the weaker one of the two. Not that it probably matters a whole lot. They both had 8 health, I guess. Ooh, Banner, man. That gives me at least another minion. Ooh. Ooh, I don't get to buff it, but I'm going to play it anyway. Alright. Yes. Okay, this deck's working alright. Now, again, I guess we're playing against a non-meta type deck, and that is fine by me. I love people, I guess, who are, at this point, the only thing currently purely meta would be like a Beast Hunter or Rat Hunter type deck, but glad we're not running into that. They have lethal on me. Oh, they don't! Because of my weapon! Right? That would have been enough. Oh, my Lanta. Ooh, I got scared. Oh, Kyriel's still way too good. Weirdly enough, I know Paladins, some decks are in a good spot, I think, but anyway. If you enjoyed that, like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to go hop into another game with this and see if it works just as well. That one went pretty good, a little slower than I've, but it went good. Let's just go. Alrighty then, looks like this time we're going against a little Warlock. We started with the Jailer. I'm going to keep. I know it seems a bit weird, but I really like the Jailer. I think in a deck like ours, unless they're playing Gigafin or Twisting Nether, which Gigafin maybe I could see. Twisting Nether isn't super common. I think that the Jailer, if played, can just sort of, it'll carry you to victoire. Just hopefully we draw maybe Reno or the Countess before then. And let's just go with Knight of Anointment. Thin out our deck a little. Hope they're not imps. If they are imps or have a good imp start in imp first, shoot. Shoot. With the imp start. No. Oh, no. I guess we just Righteous Protector. Hope that in the next several turns we can draw a City Tax. Would be very good and very tasty. I will say, compared to a lot of, say, older Pure Paladins, I guess this is really Pure Paladin. It plays some Pure Paladin cards, but has some neutrals in it. It doesn't have as many board clears as like a Holy Paladin maybe would have old. Alright, let's hope that they don't have something really big here. Okay, that's not big. They get a trade here. It allows me to just play, I guess, a 3/7 Okani. I'm 7 moves ahead of you. Counter the next minion and hope they don't play Impending Catastrophe. Ah, they have a Void Walker. I mean, still, I got rid of a Void Walker for free. Can't really be too mad at that. I'm surprised they didn't play Wicked Shipment and then they could have double traded. Right? Yeah. So surprised. Oh, that's slow. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I will take that one. And, oh, Mr. Samuro will be good with equality later. Let me Stonehearth Vindicator. Hopefully, shoot, I was going to say hopefully, draw me, Order in the Court. Wouldn't have minded that, but it's alright. Knight of Anointment, please. And I don't mind if they hurt themselves. Obviously, if they play any cards that involve imps, then that was the wrong mistake. But they could buff the other one by playing like a board of stuff. So, and this hurts to attack. So there's pros and cons. You could debate either way, whichever way you think would have been better there. Imp Swarm. Okay, so Impending Catastrophe means this would have been the better way to go. But then the other, the Librarian would have got 2 extra attack, which would have made it have 5 attack. So like, yeah, I think that in the long run was the right call here. I have a really big hand. I don't really want to equality Blade Master Samuro. This, if I can keep it somewhat tidy. Oh, okay, sure. I would have probably value traded there and killed this 1/1 imp instead, but that works for me. Like that works in my favor, so I won't complain too awful much. Muckborn Servant. Ooh. Kind of just want something I can play, but this is just a 2/2, which means I can value trade. But I can play the Light Ray, so Cariel's probably just not, is just better. Sure. But now they have the thing that gives all their imps +2/+2, is my guess. They have that in their hand right now. And that is going to look bad for us, or be bad for us when they wipe out our board with buffs. 2 equalities, though. So if I can... Not really sure. Like 1 equality, 1 blade mass. Yeah, there's the bartender I was referring to. It's still going to take out at least 2 of their minions. Probably the 3/3 and the 4/5 that damages itself, I would imagine. No, okay. They're going to give themselves a little 1/1. I'm actually okay with that, because that would have survived my Samuro. Yep, and they're going to keep damaging themselves, which I'm okay with. Ooh, Order in the Court, but... Okay. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Cariel Rome. Mac. Cool. Keeping it semi-clear. The fact that they haven't traded this in to me again, I think was a mistake. I think by now they've done maybe 6 damage to themselves they didn't have to do. The fact that our Blade Master Samuro got that buff means that we might be able to take out a board. Yeah, this board. Right here, just with Samuro. Samuro smack. Yons. Okay. Let me order in the light first. Samuro. Smack. Yes. And then, yeah, get a little 5/5 taunt and a 1/1 dude. Taking control, baby. If only I could play Jailer next turn to make these immune, I think we'd be fine. Come on, City Tax. Oop, little wind gust. Oh, they didn't even... Okay. Surprised. I didn't have lethal on them or anything like that, but we'll take it. Didn't end up playing the Jailer, but that's okay. So, I guess I'll make a small caveat. I guess the deck's called Pure Paladin because it plays the cards that require no neutrals, but really it's a control late-game Paladin with Jailer in it. And I think this deck performs a lot better than people are expecting. Overall, Paladin has a low percentage win rate, but this deck, I think, has the potential, or something along these lines. Probably needs to be refined a little bit more to make it work properly. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.